Hi y'all. So first, before I go into this video, see this white thing? That's a wrinkle. Y'all don't have to comment on it. Y'all comment on some of the silliest stuff. So I just thought we would nip that right in the bud, right up front. That little white thing that you see poking up, that's a wrinkle. So nobody be like, girl, you need to fix your makeup. Girl, that's not the problem. Age. I'm aging. I'm getting older. And as I get older, I start to ask myself the difficult questions. For example, when I first woke up to the Mandela effect, I wondered if I should try to wake everybody else up. And sometimes I would just, test random people. I remember one time, I was like 3-4 days after I woke up, I was working on my porch, and this guy comes walking by, and he was like, good morning, and I said, good morning, and I said, hey, Berenstein or Berenstain? And he was like, lady, I'm just walking. I'm just walking down. It's like, no, I just, just curious. He was like, what, if I had to say, I'd say Berenstein. I said, E-I? And he said, yeah, E-I. I said, okay, great, have a wonderful day. Because the Mandela effect was new to me at that point, and I was, completely tripping out. And then I went through a phase where I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't try to wake people up, right? I mean, because the waking up part, the transition, can be a little rocky. It's a mind-blowing, right? Hi, you're on a whole different planet. So how are you doing? It's a tough thing. And do you literally ask people, red pill or blue pill? I've never watched The Matrix. Y'all keep telling me The Matrix and Inception. I need to watch those two shows. But I wondered, should you at least give people a heads up? Like, hey, I was just curious if you want to have your mind completely blown, So I went through a phase where I didn't really even talk to anybody about it. And then now I'm back at this phase, which is I talk to anybody and everybody about it. Because here's the conclusion that I have come to. I'm sorry if I seem distracted. There is a parade. It's a little distracting. It's just people at this point, but there is a parade of people. But this is the conclusion that I have come to. I think everybody has some sort of built-in defense mechanism that prevents them from waking up before they are ready to wake up. Because personally, I think I could have woken up. I should have woken up years ago. If somebody had just sat down and said, hey, Miss Pickle, how do you spell dilemma? I would have woke the heck up right then and there if somebody had just talked to me about it. But nobody talked to me about it. So many of us stumbled into this completely on our own. And I think I would have appreciated if somebody had brought it to my attention. So that's what I'm doing now. And we've talked about this a lot, how you're really not guaranteed a positive response. And that's what I mean by the defense mechanism that may be built in. I think, okay, so here's what happened today. This is the inspiration for this particular video. I was at this place where I go, and there was this dude there, and he also goes to this place. And I have, for a long time, had the vibe that this dude is from where I'm from. I had a feeling that if I asked him, what's the name of the adult underwear brand, he would say, depends. So I asked him today. I just asked him. I started asking him questions. I asked him about the JFK assassination. He said, well, it was probably like 3 or 4 people in the car. I asked him, even though I got to start carrying a list in my pocket, because I freeze. I asked him about Sex and the City, which I knew this dude was not into Sex and the City. But anyway, but he remembered Sex and the City. Like, he had it seemed like all the memories that a lot of us share. At first, when I asked him about Dilemma, he didn't get it right at all. Like he was from a third universe. But then, as we were talking about something, another Mandela effect change, he goes, wait a minute, isn't there an N in dilemma? I said, yeah, yes, there is an N in dilemma. Because I knew this guy, I just knew. But back to that built-in defense mechanism that we've talked about, that I'm talking about right now, he just wasn't ready, or isn't ready, or maybe he'll go home and watch, I told him about my YouTube channel. Hope you don't mind me making this video. I'm not saying your name. You could be anybody. But maybe he'll go home and he'll look into it and he'll realize that perhaps this whole parallel universe thing or whatever is a real thing. Or, like 99% of the people that we talk to, he'll just be like, what? And then, we'll just continue to go about our day. But part of the reason why I'm mentioning this defense mechanism thing is I truly think people cannot wake up until they are ready. Like I used to worry, am I going to break the matrix or something if I just talk to the wrong people about this? But I think first of all, obviously there are some people who are from here, from this reality. And it's a fine reality. I said that before. I really like y'all's squirrels. I really do. I think y'all have some very friendly squirrels. Love this universe, love this reality, love it. But y'all will just never be able to understand some of the crazy stuff I'm talking about. But a lot of y'all from my reality, my earth, wherever, you do understand. You might just not be ready yet. And that's cool. That's fine. I'm here when y'all are ready. And it also means those of us who have woken up have to be patient. I've said, how often are we like, oh, y'all people have to wake up? Well, they're not ready yet. But maybe they will be one day. But they're just not ready yet. And that's good. That's a good thing, because that built-in defense mechanism means we can go talking to people, spreading the word about the Mandela effect, and we don't have to worry about waking somebody up who's just not quite ready yet. That's my opinion. What do you think? Do you talk to people and, have your responses been getting any better, or do you still get a lot of the blank stares? Do you think there's a defense mechanism built in, or do you think it's a bit risky to bring this up with people? As always, tell me what you're thinking. Hope y'all having a great Saturday. I have another video, and then I'm working on the Miracle Project. I have something coming up about that. So I think my asparagus is almost ready. See ya.